everyone? Sam here from Modern Music Life. I'm with I Am King. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Sam Sky, and I sing for I Am King.
All right. So, for people that may not be familiar with your music, like myself until recently, how would you guys describe yourselves?
Very eclectic. It's just like, it's kind of like any band or music these days. It's like a lot of different styles of music kind of thrown into one pile. You know, we've got like a lot of electro stuff, and we've got a lot of like delay and clean like ambient sounds, and a lot of technical guitar playing. So I don't know. Honestly, what I tell people is that it's just rock. You know, it's just what the kids are listening to these days.
A lot of variety in it.
Huh?
A lot of variety in it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, we try to mix it up and change the writing format of every song and do it a little bit different each time. To try to give it, a different spin for each song.
Yeah. All right. So October's been pretty busy for you guys. You've been on this tour for a while. Today is the last day, I believe.
I know, it's a very sad day.
Yeah.
Very sad.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but you recently also released a full length.
Yep.
October 15th, I think.
October 15th.
Why don't you tell us a bit about the writing process and recording for that album?
It's actually a pretty interesting story. We were recording our pre-production at home, like at the home studio with our guitarist Justin, and we were probably like 3 songs in, and we got a call from our producer, and he's like, "What's up, guys? Like, I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow." And we thought we had like another week and a half, and we're like, "Whoa, dude! Like, we're not going down for like another week. Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "No, dude, I have you in my books right here." Apparently, there was like a giant miscommunication.
Yeah.
So we all were like freaking out. I think we might have had 4 songs done. We only had 4 songs done, and we were trying to write at least like anywhere from 15 to 20. So we were like, "Oh, how are we gonna do this?" But we didn't go down the next day. We went down the day after to give us like obviously some time to like pack up and whatnot, and went down to the studio and just pre-pro'd for the first like week and a half. We were there with co-producer Andrew Bayless and Taylor, and everything went great. So the writing process was a little all over the place. Like one of the songs I wrote at like 5 in the morning because I had to sleep in the studio by myself because the apartment had cats. I'm super allergic to them, and then so I don't know, it's just random.
Are you happy with what you guys came up with in the week?
I do wish we had more time. But for what it is, I'm very happy with it.
Okay. How has this tour been thus far? The entire tour, I guess, now.
It's been kind of all over the place for me personally, if we're not talking like as my band as a whole. I got really sick at the beginning of this tour, and like there was days where I couldn't even sing at all, and Nate had to cover my parts, and so I just kind of felt like shit for most of the tour. And then we just about 5 days ago, we had a day where we played in Philly, and there was a day off in between New York and Philly. So we all got to go home because we live like an hour away from Philly. And that day I rested up my voice and got to sleep. And then so just the back end of the tour, I feel like I'm back to being how my old self, and that's been awesome. But as far as everybody else goes, like on the tour package, nicest group of people I've ever met. Probably, thus far the coolest tour I've ever done, and it's just kind of surreal to be playing with Hawthorne and Story of the Year every night. So
some awesome bands.
Yeah.
I read on your Facebook page as well that you recently signed to Velocity Rise Records. How'd that come about?
How did that? Oh, this is Tito. He's my drummer. Come on, he'll join the interview.
What's up, dude?
Hello,
Come on,
Toronto.
He actually has a face somewhere in here. There he is.
It's a nice face.
So yeah, we got signed to Velocity Rise Records, and how, like, I guess our management was kind of working it out behind the scenes, and they didn't want to like psych us out, you know what I mean? Be like, "Dude, Rise is totally gonna sign you," and then it had not come through. But one day I was sitting at practice, and Dave Shapiro, who runs Velocity Records, and he's vice president of the agency group, and also our booking agent, followed me on Twitter, and me being like super into the industry side of things, I started freaking out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why would Dave Shapiro follow us? The next day, we got our offer from them. So that was
he was actually booking for us before we actually signed with him. Like we got to do all these awesome one-offs with like Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Chiodos, and like it's just crazy to go from like, you know, like some hometown hero stuff, like we were playing like basement shows, and like we've been to every venue in the Northeast and just did that, to just like, you know, pro level. Like, I mean, what I consider, you know, playing in front of like almost 2,000 kids every night, like
Awesome.
that shit was like a reality check. We were like, yo,
Yeah, we were freaking out.
we gotta get our shit together quick. But it was fun.
Did you find a difference like after he started booking or you signed with them compared to the show you were playing before?
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
we
you just
actually.
said- yeah, we
We
came up to
actually, we actually used to get booked by this kid from our hometown named Patty. Shout out, dude. But Ambition Agency, right?
yeah.
Yeah. He used to book us, and like, it was just like I don't even know, dude.
We
like,
would go from playing shows with like 20 kids to
like 1,000.
We went up like literally the first time we ever played a show that Dave booked us was the Chiodos reunion tour.
That was
and
shit crazy.
That was ridiculous.
Fucking
And then it was
bananas.
just like, yeah, we were all just kind of freaking out because we just felt like we went from here to here in literally like 3 months, and we were like, we need to get our shit together right now. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
cool
mean?
though. It's fun. Like, it's nice to see everybody progress. Like, you know, as we are playing better shows, and like this is only our second U.S. tour ever, and it's a blessing to be out here with Story of the Year and like learning from like
Yeah.
people who are legit. You know what I
pros.
mean? Like, cause like you can play as many basement shows as you want, but like if you want to like take the next step, like you gotta get your feet wet. You know, you gotta like get on the road. You know, make relationships with the different vendors and different promoters at different venues, and like especially like nice venues like the one we're playing tonight. Like you wanna get out there and do your thing, and it's nice because Dave makes that really easy for us. Like
Yeah, he's just like,
pretty much just like,
do
go.
it. Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Right on.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where's your favorite city that you've ever played? Whether it be for musical reasons or just a sick city or
There's a couple. Can I say a couple? Is that a good answer? You wanna go first?
Yeah, it's definitely a couple. I love playing in Seattle. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, pretty hip town.
I love.
We ate at Dick's.
I love playing in Anaheim. And I love playing. Fort Lauderdale was amazing this year.
Fucking Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Holler.
Texas
What
is
up,
awesome.
Austin? Fucking
and
love
then
it.
Every time we come to Canada, we fall in love with it.
Canada.
even more.
We
So,
played Vegas 3 times, believe it or not.
Vegas is one.
We just got
love
signed,
Vegas.
and this is our fucking 3rd time playing Vegas this year, and it's fucking truly amazing. There's titties everywhere. It's fucking awesome.
yeah, concert's just a side thing, just chill in Vegas for a bit.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like it was so sick. I love Vegas. Love Austin, Texas. Kids really dig us down, like in like down south, out west, like Arizona, Texas. Like we just get a lot of love. Like it's actually our first time playing Florida this year, and it was pretty fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of beautiful things in Florida, you know.
Yeah. All right. What music have you guys been listening to lately, personally?
That new Drizzy Drake, Toronto. What's up? That new Drake album goes hard. Rock wise, I fucks with Sleeping with Sirens pretty hard. Like I don't know, I'm that dude. I don't really give a shit. I really like that band. Now that I started touring, well, we just toured with like Moss of Flames. I've been bumping their shit, you know, like but rock bands, we stick to the classics, like, you know, Seosin, you know, Circa Survive. Today we've been recently Conditions just broke up,
Yeah,
so we've been
I've been
fucking
listening
like,
to a lot of Conditions lately.
we just and then we really love those dudes. So we just bump that shit all the time, you know. That album's great and their old album's great. They actually cut their last album with our producer, so that's kind of like, I don't know, we keep them close to our heart.
Like Moths to Flames, you mentioned. I didn't even know they weren't even playing the show till today.
That's
I was supposed to interview them. I was like, I see on their Twitter, they're like, we're in Berlin. I was like, okay, that's cool.
They dropped off in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out. What's up, Greg?
All right. I don't know how it started, but I ask this question a lot just because every band gives such a different answer. Where do you guys stand on people downloading music and stuff these days compared to what it was 15 years ago?
Do it.
Fuck it.
Do it. Fucking
it.
download our shit right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our first album. We weren't expecting to get fucking rich off this. I mean, like, if you want to get rich, don't fucking join a band. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not. We do it for so many more reasons than money. Like, it's ridiculous. So, like, honestly, if some kid, like, I hate, like, when kids come up to me at shows and they're just like, I'm broke, because it's like, everybody's broke, you know? Like, fuck it. Go home, download that shit, and rock the fuck out, you know? And fuck it.
Do you guys feel that's more beneficial to this music genre, this type of music, compared to the people that are already rich that got rich from music, like rappers and pop singers and stuff?
Buy it. I just think
Is that a black squirrel right there? You guys have black squirrels? It looks
yeah,
like a
all the
fucking
time.
skunk. That thing is sick. I'm taking it home with me. Hey, look at that over there. Look at that. See that black squirrel?
I mean, obviously, though, it would be more beneficial to smaller bands if
Yeah.
people out the music. I'm definitely not opposed to people buying the music, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
I mean,
as long as, like, especially with our first record, I think it's more important for kids to buy records down the line. First record is just like, hey, let's get our name out there, like, whatever, download it, tell all your friends about it, cool. Second record, if you believe in us, then obviously it would be amazing if you would support us.
You'd be surprised. Like, there's a lot of kids out here. There's a lot of kids that will illegally download your shit and let you know it. But, like, then there's, like, those kids that'll, like, buy your album twice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, buy it online and then come to the show and buy the
buy it
hard
again,
copy. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. So, like, it's a mix-up, dude. But honestly, like, as long as you have it, like, we're cool, dude. Like,
Yeah.
keep on rocking in the free world.
All right. Is there a band that you guys would say has really helped you along the way or anything like that?
All the big bands that we've played with, like, that we have relationships with through our booking agent, like Pierce the Veil and Chiodos, they're all really nice guys. Like, you can tell, like, when they talk to us, they give us some, like, you know, brotherly, bandly advice, you know, like, keep on keeping on. I think the best advice I ever got from anyone was Craig Owens. He was like, yo, fuck everyone. He's like, straight up, dude, Tito, he's like, fuck everyone, dude. He's like, fuck everyone, just do your thing. And, like, honestly, like, sounds like shit, but I keep that close to my heart because, like, fuck everyone, dude.
Have to in this industry.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
dude,
the greatest thing that a band has given me is just the challenge of rising to the, you know, quality of performance that they have. Like,
Yeah, dude.
we've played with some pretty amazing
Story of
bands,
the
and it's just
fucking
kind of like, Story of the Year is virtually like perfect live. Like, it's
Yeah.
disgusting how good
Doesn't
they
even
are.
make any sense to me.
And so it's just like, okay, constantly being challenged to, like, step your shit up and, like, be on their level. And, like, I'm probably the most grateful for just being around other people that are significantly more talented than me.
Yeah, it's like
You know
you
what I
said,
mean?
you know, you get your feet wet, and that's how you learn, you know? You fucking jump in. It's like, I don't even know. It's crazy. That wasn't a sentence. But, yeah.
All right. And clearly, like, Story of the Year, that's a huge band for you guys to be playing with. Is there any band that you guys, like, have idolized your life that would kind of, like, make your career if you were able to play with them or tour with them?
We
I
have,
would
like,
s-
our list is huge.
yeah,
man.
I would say Sayos and would have to
Huge.
get back together, you know, get Anthony back in, you know. I
The
think
original
we'll-
members of Under Oath would have to get
Oh
back
my
together, and that
That'd
would
be
be,
sick.
Sayos and Under
That'd be
Oath,
sick.
I'm king.
yeah.
Hit up Dave Shapiro.
All right. And last question. What can we expect from you guys finishing off 2013, coming to 2014?
2013, we're finishing off a little slower than what most people would expect. We've got a lot of downtime.
It's Christmas
now
time.
until but
Yeah.
it's actually very uncommon to, you know, have Thanksgiving off, and
Yeah.
we're going home for the next 3.5-4 months. But in that time, I think we're gonna really try to crank out a cover or two, some acoustic videos, just try to stay very in your face in the online world, and try to promote that way. But as
Yeah,
far as
get-
2014 goes, I think we're going to be hitting the ground running and touring all the time.
Yep,
If I have anything to say
we're
about
just
it.
solidifying everything right now. We're gonna go home, you know, make sure everything's on lock, so we can just fucking tour.
You guys got jobs or anything at home, or just chilling out, writing music for 4 months?
I do have a job at home.
Where you work?
I'm a manager at a retail store called Zoomies.
Oh yeah, we just started
289.
getting those in Canada.
Represent.
I fucking don't have a job. I play video games and my drums every day. That's what I do.
Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun. The video game part's fun. Like, I love playing drums, but it's like, it's hard.
You saying the drums aren't fun?
No, they're fun, but they're not fun.
motherfucker.
I have a lot of responsibilities, and
Keeps you in shape.
yeah. Well, as my band gets better, I have to get better. So, like, everybody's always getting better. I'm like, fuck, guys, like, shit.
Well, that's all I've got for you. Got anything left to say?
Thank you to everybody on this tour that came out to watch us. We fucking love you guys, and
Yeah, seriously.
you're the start of us. You are where you are our foundation, and we'd be nothing without you. And since we're in Canada,
Show my face for this.
the shows in Canada have been amazing, and
Yeah,
we fucking
fucking
love
Canada.
We fucking
So
love
every
Canada.
time you guys fucking steal my heart. Like, Montreal was ridiculous. I expect
Je t'aime,
nothing
ma
less from Toronto. You know, it's gonna be sick. Hey, smoke weed every day.
All right, cool.
All right, that's I Am King. Check him out. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Dude. Yeah. Yo, dude.